Oh, it's my Nan calling. Probably asking if I'm alright after last night. Yes, Nan, I'm alright. Oh. Well, do you know what's ironic as well? Of all the t-shirts that I could have picked, I've just realised I'm wearing one where E.T.'s finger is touching Elliot's finger. And for f***'s sake. If you didn't watch last night, I was on an episode of a very, very popular TV show in the UK called The Great British Bake Off. Celebrity edition for Stand Up to Cancer. Yes, first of all, they count me as a celebrity, which is an honour, thank you very much. Second of all, I took part and I won. I actually won something. For the first time in my life, I genuinely actually secured a W. But annoyingly, it was completely overshadowed by the fact that within a minute of baking, the first bake of the day, I cut my finger and fainted. Now, I just wanted to make this video to kind of explain a bit more, not to try and defend myself, you know, I'll admit to it, I fainted, fair and square. The evidence is pretty much there, but I just want to kind of defend myself a little bit. Now, I think before I talk about it in more detail, I should probably watch through it again, just to remind myself of what happened. If you want to watch it back but you didn't see it, I highly recommend that you do. Go on over to channel4.com or more, what's it called? 4OD. You'll find the episode on there. Watch it, it's about 4 minutes in, and I recommend you watch it with audio description turned on, just because they've got some bloke from the West Country to narrate over it, to explain for, I'm guessing, the people that haven't got great vision, what happened to me. Listen out for it, it's freaking hilarious.
I sliced my finger open really bad. It's a bit like... Keep walking.
Here we go.
Slowly.
A medic is with Joe as he crumples to the floor.
As he crumples to the floor. Not just falls to the floor, crumples. I think the main image that will never leave me now, that's it. Whenever people say Joe Sugg, they'll be like, oh, the kid who crumpled to the floor on Bake Off. Right, okay, let's talk about it. So, first of all, I'm trying to think of how I can talk about this without coming across like I'm making up excuses and coming across like I'm being a little dweeb about it. I can't. That's the thing, I can't. There's nothing I can say or do that's gonna justify what happened. But I'll do my best. So they filmed Bake Off in a place called Pinewood Studios, which is about an hour and 20-minute drive from my house. They film it at the crack of dawn. And when I say the crack of dawn, I am not even kidding. They film it at the crack of dawn. My alarm was set for, I think, 4 AM. At the time, I was Ogie in Waitress. So I was working the West End 8 shows a week. Also, Saturday nights, I would do the Strictly podcast, which was after I'd done Waitress. Got home about sort of 1-ish. And then I was up at 4 to go and do this Bake Off show on the Sunday morning. And also on top of that, I was rehearsing for the Strictly Come Dancing Christmas special. So there I was in the Great British Bake Off tent at 7 AM, and there you are cracking on with your first bake. So I was exhausted. You can probably see, like, as soon as I watched the first clip of me, I was like, oh my god, you can see that my eyes are like red. Even before I fainted, I looked like I'm about to faint. And so already, before the bake had even started, I was shattered. I was a shell of a man. Now I started to do my bake, and everything was going well, and I had a moment of thinking, oh wait, I've not started peeling my apple, and that's one of the main ingredients, I should probably get on that. Second point that I want to make, the peeler that I have at home must be the world's most bluntest peeler, because I've hit my finger before the peeler here and nothing's happened. This one was razor sharp, like probably like how they're supposed to be. Razor sharp. So I was peeling this apple and, you know, big shiny cooking apple, and the razor slipped. And this is where it comes to the final point that I want to make, right, to defend myself. It cuts me, and I think, okay, cool. Now, I want to stress this. I've cut myself cooking before plenty of times, and I've never fainted. As a few of you will know, I've always got nosebleeds. So blood does not make me squeamish, cuts don't make me squeamish. What it was, it went diagonal, so it went not only through my finger, but it went through my nail, like deep through my nail and through my nail bed. And one of the things that really freaks me out is when I bite my nails too far back, or like I cut a nail which actually makes it sound even worse. Like, it's not the cut that makes me pass out, it's the fact that I broke a nail. It makes it sound so much worse. So that is what actually made me feel queasy. If it was a normal cut, I'm pretty sure it would have been absolutely fine. It was the fact that it went through my nail and my nail bed that set me off. Does that help prove anything to you guys? Probably absolutely not. Shut up, Joe. Fun fact for you as well, Channel 4 were actually kind enough to reach out to me and say, look, do you want to come along for an advanced screening? Basically come along to our offices and we'll show you the episode. Well, that first segment, just so you can see, you know, see yourself fainting for one, and let us know if you want us to keep it in the show, because obviously some people might have an issue of them being filmed passing out, do you know what I mean? Like not being in control of their body. I mean, this image of me crumpled on the floor, it's not a nice image, do you know what I mean? It's like, it's one that's gonna always be brought up for the rest of my career probably, in my life, being like, are you this kid? Yes, I am. You know, they wanted to make sure that I was happy, so they invited me along to come watch the first bit of the episode, which I did, and I was like, it's fine. Don't worry guys, it's absolutely fine. Like, it happened. At the end of the day, my thought process was, we want as many people to watch this show as possible. It's for a charity, it's for Stand Up to Cancer. So the more people we can get watching this episode, the better. The more awareness that's raised for cancer, and that then hopefully leads to more donations to improve the lives of cancer patients and also fund research and all that kind of stuff. As much as it makes me look a wally and a wimp and a big girl's blouse, I got called the other day. All my friends absolutely roasting me in the group chats. My phone was blowing up during that episode from friends of old, friends of new, family members. Most of them not saying you're right, because obviously they knew it was pre-filmed. A lot of them just being like, haha, wimp. What else can I do about it? I can't rewind time. I'm not the Prince of Persia, for God's sake. It even had its whole page in a newspaper. But the main thing to take from it was the fact that it was an amazing show to be part of, raising awareness for such an amazing cause. And I'll leave a link in the description to Stand Up to Cancer, where you can go down there and donate. Meme time! Now, if any of these memes make you smile or laugh, then I want you to go down to the link in the description and donate. That was the chair. And donate at least £1 to Stand Up to Cancer. I've just noticed that my girlfriend's on a TikTok basically just taking the piss out of me. Why did she do this? Why is my voice going so high? Alright, do your worst, internet. How Diane Buswell cuts an apple versus how Joe Sugg cuts an apple. Joe Sugg getting Star Baker. No, 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 no. Joe Sugg fainting on national television. When you're on a night out and your missus is trying to walk you home, but you're having none of it. Oh my God. Luckily, look at the colour of my skin in that picture. I'm the same colour as the wall. Do you know what really freaked me out watching it back was the fact that I fainted with my eyes open. That was good. I'm very impressed. Guys, I'm really impressed with these memes that you've made. Joe Sugg, when Diane leaves the fridge door open. Do you know what? I'm not far off that. She leaves the fridge door open on a daily basis. No one. Joe laying on the floor. James Blunt. Oh dear. So it looks like last night's episode of GBBO has the highest viewing figures for a celebrity episode with 4.4 million watching, winning the highest viewed, and I expect the most iconic episode ever. That's sick! Joe Sugg is the second celebrity to faint in the presence of Alison Hammond. Oh my God! She fainted like 2 or 3 times, didn't she, on I'm a Celeb to Get Me Out of Here. She kept fainting. And Alison Hammond was in the jungle with her at the same time. So maybe it's Alison Hammond. She's the common link between all these people fainting on television. It's Alison Hammond's fault. Alison, it's all your fault. Joe shocked him and broke a bowl when he's the one who collapsed on the floor. Yeah, that's the thing, I'm a selfless person, you know? I care about other people, not just myself. I care more about others than myself. What can I say? I'm empathetic. My mum always says that. I'm a very empathetic person. If someone yawns, you bet your bottom dollar I'm also yawning. Oh, this is a good one. I don't think Joe Sugg realised it's Stand Up to Cancer. Yeah, very true. That's a good one. That's clever. When you do a trust fall, but no one catches you. Yes, it's happened to me also. Another expectations versus reality. So, fun fact as well, my sister also was on Bake Off many years ago. She didn't win it. Not all the Suggs can be star bakers, but she didn't flop on the floor like this and make a complete tit out of himself in front of the whole nation. Right, and there we go. That is just a few of some of the memes I've got sent in. I hope you enjoyed it. There's many more, and also please keep them coming in. It gives me a good laugh. Hopefully a lot of money was raised for charity last night. I'm lucky that I can just have a good laugh at myself and don't take myself too seriously. So, you know, if it made you guys laugh, then I'm happy. If it entertained you guys, then I'm happy. In saying that, I'm now gonna go outside and have a little cry to myself. But I'll be back very soon with another video on this channel. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And I will see you again very soon with another video. Cheers, goodbye.